Hi, my name is Bao Tran. I'm the author for the book on foreclosures. Today I'm sitting next to Nathan Long, the CEO of Quest IRA Incorporation. Quest IRA is one of the biggest self-direct IRA firm in the nation. Nathan, for people who may not know about you and your company, would you please share a little bit about yourself and Quest IRA?
Sure, Tran. But first, let me take a moment and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And I want to say I really enjoyed your book that you recently wrote. I think it's very well written and has lots of information. I think that the people that take the time to read it are going to become much more educated on foreclosures. My name's Nathan Long, and I'm the CEO of Quest IRA. We're a self-directed custodian that holds unusual assets. Assets like real estate, notes, or maybe limited partnerships or private stock. Unlike a traditional custodian like Fidelity or Charles Schwab that would hold publicly traded assets, we hold everything else that they typically won't hold. So that's a little bit the difference between us and a regular custodian, as you might call it.
What would be the benefit of self-direct IRA?
Well, the benefits of self-directed IRAs is, though a lot of people understand the stock market, a lot of people don't. But for example, you have lots of knowledge about real estate, you know about foreclosures, and you understand contracts, and you have all this knowledge about real estate. That's your area of specialties, or one of your areas of specialties. So it allows you to, if rather than invest in stocks, you can buy houses because you can find them cheaper, right? You can buy real estate cheaper.
Right.
You can do well at cash flowing it, right? And you can sell them and make a profit. So since that's something that you're good at, making money, if you apply those skills to your retirement funds, that allows you to benefit greatly from that. And also other professionals like you may use other people's IRAs by funding their transactions by using, because so many people are frightened to invest these days. They don't want to invest, they don't know what to do, they're out there earning no money, and they could take a professional like yourself, loan you money, get above average interest rates, do very well growth in their IRA, and be doing socially conscious investing as well.
I got this question from time to time, and people just don't know what they don't know. They just keep asking me, is it legal to convert from traditional IRA or Roth IRA to self-direct IRA?
I get that question all the time myself.
Whether they have to pay tax penalty for doing that.
Sure. It's kind of funny to note that there really is no difference between a self-directed IRA and what they call an IRA with a traditional custodian. An IRA is an IRA is an IRA. The only difference is we're holding unusual assets like direct purchase of real estate. It's not improper as long as you're not using the real estate for some type of personal use. You've got to be able to do it just for the purposes of investment. So it kind of gets mixed up with the idea I take money out of the IRA to buy the real estate, and that's not really what happens. It's much just like how you buy a stock. You direct the IRA to buy that stock. You're going to direct the IRA to buy a piece of real estate, and the income stays in the IRA. All repairs come out of the IRA. So it's just like you're owning stock, you're just owning real estate instead. It works very well. And yes, to answer your question, it is legal. And there is no penalties for moving over.
For people who have the money, let me give you an example. For example, a person who have 50K in their IRA and they want to invest in a house that 90K, can they combine their IRA with somebody else's IRA, or they can, like, partner with someone who,
Sure. Partnering happens quite a lot at my firm. You can partner IRAs together, which is often done because you may have a traditional IRA, a Roth IRA, your wife may have an IRA, your children may have an IRA. You can partner all those together to create one investment.
That's awesome.
Often you don't have enough in one account. You may only have $10,000 in one account, $50,000 in another, and you need $60,000 to buy a house or do a hard money loan. You can combine those. It is important to note that as you do that, expenses that incur from that must be right along with those percentages and income that comes back. We can't like shift the income back and forth according to the percentages.
Right.
But certainly it can be done.
Thank you. What other services that do you offer here at Quest IRA?
Well, we administrate self-directed IRAs, the traditional Roth, individual 401ks, SEP IRAs, simple IRAs, even health savings accounts and covered education accounts. But the main thing that we really do is provide education. We don't charge for the education. Matter of fact, our education is free whether you're a client or not. We have weekly classes, information on our website, and as you know, I have 7 IRA specialists that will come out to your business or place of work to help explain these things to you, your staff, your clubs. We even have MCs for realtors. Why do we do all that for free? Because if people understand our product and can know that they can buy something other than real estate or other than stocks, bonds, and mutual funds in their IRA, they'll do that. How I make my money is I charge small fees whenever we purchase whatever assets. We don't give tax, legal, or investment advice. We'll give free education so that you can make the proper decision as what to invest in. And whether the market's going up or down, I think that if you really want to have a balanced portfolio, you have to hold some assets that are based on real estate. If you're not good at doing direct purchase, maybe lending's a better choice for you, but I think that some type of assets do need to be purchased in that fashion.
Thank you, that's awesome. So what would you want to say the last few words of wisdom to my client or audience?
Well, if anyone has any questions about self-directed IRAs, you can feel free to call my offices or visit our website, questira.com. We do have 7 IRA specialists on staff just to answer your questions. Again, you don't have to be a client. You can just have a general question about retirement accounts or self-directed investing or real estate, and my IRA specialists will provide that education for free. We have great customer staff. This is something we want to have to do. You'll find that a lot of people get frustrated in this process because some of the custodians make it very onerous before you can talk to somebody that really knows what they're doing. They've got a few steps or a few people in between. I think that's true of banking in general, or maybe customer service in general these days. But I hope they find that most of my people that work for me really will enjoy trying to help you, and they like to try to make your day.
So if you're watching this video today, you have a very basic understanding of self-direct IRA. You would be able to live happy with plenty of money and peace of mind, especially for your golden years, if you know and take advantage of what he just shared with you now. So please get on his website at questira.com if you have more information or more question about what is a self-direct IRA. And if you need more help in real estate, please contact me at info@thebookonforeclosure.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much, pal.